on my first ever solo tour this autumn, so maybe...
Breaking news. Zayn Malik is canceling the American leg of his first solo tour. But why? Zayn Malik's fans are expressing both concern and understanding following his decision to postpone the U.S. leg of his Stairway To The Sky tour. This difficult choice comes in the wake of the heartbreaking loss of his former One Direction bandmate, Liam Payne, who tragically died after falling from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires. Investigation revealed he was fighting depression, and now fans are concerned for Zayn's mental health amid upcoming tour. The devastating news has left fans and loved ones in shock. And for Zayn, the impact has been especially profound. In an emotional Instagram story, Zayn shared his decision with his followers, saying, "Given the heartbreaking loss experience this week, I've made the decision to postpone the U.S. leg of the Stairway To The Sky tour." He went on to reassure fans that the dates would be rescheduled for January, with tickets remaining valid for the new dates. While Zayn didn't provide further details about the UK leg of the tour, which is set to start in November, fans are left wondering whether UK dates are cancelled altogether because Zayn did not mention those. For Zayn, this tour marked a monumental return to the stage after several years away from live performances on tour. Having struggled with anxiety in the past, the announcement of this tour was both exciting and nerve-wracking for his fans. However, following Liam's tragic death, it's clear that Zayn is facing an immense emotional burden, and many fans have voiced their understanding of his need to take a step back. Zayn has been open about his struggles with anxiety, especially when it comes to performing. After leaving One Direction in 2015, he stepped away from the spotlight, revealing in interviews that he found it difficult to manage the pressures of fame. His anxiety had previously led him to cancel performances, and fans are aware of how deeply these issues have affected him. Given Liam's struggles with depression, substance abuse, and the pressures of fame, Zayn's decision to postpone his tour has sparked conversations among fans about the mental health challenges faced by many in the entertainment industry. Liam's death, reportedly caused by a combination of drugs and alcohol, has reignited concerns about the heavy toll that fame can take on young stars. Many fans have pointed out the parallels between Zayn's own anxiety and Liam's battles with addiction, with some voicing concerns for Zayn's well-being. As one fan put it, "We're worried for Zayn because he's been through so much already. He needs time to process this, and we'll support him every step of the way." In the aftermath of Zayn's announcement, fans have been largely supportive, sending messages of love and encouragement. One fan wrote, "Absolutely the right call, Zayn. No one expects you to jump on stage right now. Grieving takes time, and it's different for everyone. Your true fans will understand and be there in January." Another added, "It must be so hard to lose someone you were that close to, even if you weren't super tight anymore. We're here whenever you're ready to come back." However, not all fans have responded with the same understanding. Some are frustrated with the uncertainty surrounding the UK tour dates, which Zayn has yet to address directly. "So, what about the UK dates? He's just going to leave us hanging?" One fan commented. "This isn't fair to the fans who've spent their money and been looking forward to this. If he cancels those too, I'm done with him." The mixed reactions underscore the emotional complexity of the situation. While many fans recognize the immense grief Zayn is experiencing, others are eager to see him perform and are worried about further delays or cancellations. The emotional weight Zayn is carrying was evident in his tribute to Liam, which he posted earlier this week. In the post, Zayn expressed his deep sadness over the loss of his former bandmate, saying he was beyond devastated. Reflecting on their time together, Zayn shared that he wished he had thanked Liam for being there during some of the most difficult moments of his life. "When I was missing home as a 17-year-old kid, you would always be there with a positive outlook and reassuring smile," Zayn wrote. He went on to say that, despite being younger, Liam was always more sensible and headstrong. Zayn admitted that Liam had been the more musically experienced of the two, calling him the most qualified in every sense. The tribute concluded with Zayn expressing his deep regret, wishing he could have one more chance to thank Liam and give him a hug. "I lost a brother," he wrote, "and I wish I could hug you one last time." As Zayn processes his grief, fans and insiders have voiced concerns about his mental health. Performing, especially on a large-scale tour, can be an immense challenge for someone already grappling with anxiety. With the additional emotional strain of losing Liam, it's understandable that Zayn may need more time to recover. Insiders close to the star have suggested that Zayn is not coping well with the situation and needs space to heal. While the American shows have been rescheduled for January, there is still uncertainty about whether Zayn will go ahead with the UK dates in November. Some fans believe that, given his history of anxiety and the grief he's currently facing, Zayn may decide to cancel the tour altogether. Liam's death has been a devastating blow not only for Zayn, but for the entire One Direction fanbase. Payne, who had long struggled with addiction and mental health issues, was reportedly under the influence of a potent hallucinogenic drug known as crystal at the time of his death. His erratic behavior in the hours leading up to his fall from the third-floor balcony of a Buenos Aires hotel has been a focal point of the ongoing investigation. Witnesses described seeing Liam acting agitated, smashing a laptop in the hotel lobby, and arguing with a woman about money. The hotel manager, in a distressing 911 call, expressed concern that Liam might harm himself, and tragically, his fears were realized. As the investigation continues, Liam's family, friends, and former bandmates are left to grapple with the loss of a talented musician whose life was cut far too short. As fans wait for updates on Zayn's tour, the overwhelming sentiment is one of compassion. Many fans are sending their love and support, recognizing that grief is a deeply personal journey, and Zayn's well-being must come first. Whether or not Zayn ultimately decides to continue with the UK dates, it's clear that his fanbase stands by him during this difficult time. For Zayn, the loss of Liam Payne is not just the loss of a bandmate, but the loss of a brother and a friend. His decision to postpone the US leg of his tour is a reminder that, even for those in the spotlight, mental health and personal healing are paramount. Fans around the world will be waiting patiently for Zayn's return, knowing that when he's ready, they'll be there to support him every step of the way.